I don't know if he's just desperate. You know, I'm apologizing, but I'm going to continue to do this.
New tonight, Charlotte Mecklenburg police are asking for your help identifying a person who robbed a Family Dollar store at gunpoint. It happened just days ago. According to police, the person they want even wished a worker a happy Mother's Day. WBTV anchor Alex Giles has the surveillance pictures that are only on WBTV in this week's Crime Stoppers report.
As is often the case with armed robberies, the person responsible for the crime was covered up. But surveillance cameras did capture a good shot of this person's eyes. Police are hopeful that someone will recognize those eyes and call Crime Stoppers and help detectives identify this thief. This Family Dollar store is just off Nations Ford Road in Southwest Charlotte. It's Mother's Day, Sunday, May 12th, right around 8:15 a.m. when a man in dark clothing armed with a pistol enters the business. He immediately approaches an employee. Police say he asked her to open the store safe. According to a police report, the worker set the safe to open. The intruder then took the one worker to find the other employee in a back office while waiting for that safe to open. You can see he still has the gun out when he finds the other worker.
I think it's extremely dangerous because it's unpredictable. You don't know what someone will do in those moments.
The thief then returns to the front of the store with one of the employees. Detective Jacqueline Clyburn says he even tried to comfort the worker. Look, at one point he appears to rub her back while she's on the ground.
He apologizes several times to multiple employees. He even wishes one of them Happy Mother's Day.
Do you think this man was saying things like this to keep the people inside calm?
I think that's very possible.
Once the safe opens, the man grabs cash. He also forces a worker to get him money from a register too. Then after several minutes in the store, he takes off. Take a look at these still shots of the suspect. Dark clothing, but a clear look at the eyes. Clyburn wants him identified and arrested.
Either they've done this before or they're going to do it again, and we don't know if it's going to escalate.
If you know who is responsible for this armed robbery, please call Crime Stoppers. The number to dial is 704-334-1600. You do not have to give your name when you call in, and you could receive a cash reward if you have information that helps police make an arrest in this case. Reporting in Southwest Charlotte, Alex Giles, WBTV, on your side.
Alex, thank you.